Hey guys, welcome back. This is 1940, turn 5 for the ANZACs in France. Got a little bit to do with the ANZACs. They're kind of holding their own. So let's get into it. Alright, so first up, the ANZACs are buying a transport infantry tank combo. And because they had some extra, they wanted to do some technology. So let's just see if, let's see if they can get a 6. Oh, and they do. All right, let's see here. Where do we want to, let's do number, let's do Tech Chart 2. Okay, the ANZACs have unlocked super submarines. All right, well, that might come in handy eventually. So we'll get a marker on that. Super submarines. It's submarines attack on a 3. And I think they even get a movement bonus. I'll have to double check that later. But alright. Attacks. Alright, the ANZACs. First, they're taking 1 transport and grabbing the 2 infantry in Java. And they're going to attack Celebes along with the fighter. And then, to aid their allies, the Australian Royal Navy is going to go for broke and aid its allies and try and bash more away at the Kido Butai. So we can do that one first, and we don't really have to battle board this. It'll be pretty simple. All right, the ANZACs have 2 destroyers and a cruiser. So, 2 destroyers at 2. Nope. And 1 cruiser for 3. Oh, no. All right, the Japanese, 3 for 2. No, they got 1. And then the battleship for 4. All right, that's both their destroyers gone. It was a gamble. The ANZACs will retreat. And they will join their comrades off of Guam as well. Kind of protect everything up there as much as we can. All right, and then we just have the attack on Celebes. So it's 2 infantry and a fighter versus an infantry. So 2 infantry for 1. Miss. Fighter for 3. Miss. Japanese infantry for 1. Miss. Okay, so here's what we'll do. I have an idea. Okay, so that I believe this is 1. So we use the blue dice for the fighter, 2 dice for the infantry, and then we'll just kind of roll everything at once, and then the red dice for the defender. All right, so the Australians lost 1 infantry, but they were successful in landing at Celebes and taking that away from the Japanese. So that is now 3 IPC to them. So we'll take off the Japanese marker, put that away, pull out the ANZACs. And then in the non-combat, the fighter's going to come back to Java. This transport is here. This transport's going to come back to 54. This transport's going to come up to 54. This fighter, or actually no, the transport here, I should have done this earlier. The transport's going to come here and drop off the artillery in Celebes. So now the ANZACs have a little bit of a defense there, though they don't have anything in the way of a naval defense. But that destroyer is going to move there. Tank is going to go here. This fighter, let's see here. It can go 4. No. It'll join its brethren on Java. And the fighter down in Wales will go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll bring him up to New Guinea. We can stage him out of New Guinea for the next turn. Okay, so that's the non-combats. Deployments, infantry tank, and transport. All right, so then at the end of the turn, the ANZACs will get 17 plus 10, so they'll have 27. They saved 4, so they'll actually have 31 for next turn. All right, and then we'll kick it over to the French, who have, I mean, they're not doing much this turn. They're only doing one attack, and that's just to grab unoccupied Algeria for 1. I thought about attacking out of Paris to liberate southern France, but I don't think that's a good idea right now. So then other non-combats. This French infantry is going to join the 8th Army again. Oh, and same with the Australians. They're going to send their troops in to meet up with the 8th Army. This French infantry is going to come to there. And that destroyer is going to stay there. So that'll be it for France. And France will collect 10 IPC this turn. So good for them. All right, so France gets 10 IPC. Let's put that right there. All right, so that's it for the ANZACs and the French. It is now the end of the first half of 1942. I mean, the war for Germany's not looking too well. Germany and Italy, it's not looking too well for them. At the moment, that's probably going to change. We'll see in July of 42. Japan, they're doing okay. I mean, obviously, with the wounding of the Kido Butai, that set them back a little bit. But, I mean, they were lucky enough to really repel the subsequent attacks by both the British Royal Navy and the ANZAC Royal Navy to keep them from losing any more of those ships. And I mean, they did get a nice Air Force boost if Japan wants to try and come down again and tackle the British 9th Army there in Burma. So that is it for the first half of 1942, and we'll see you guys next time for turn 6 Germany. So take care, guys.